Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and short, Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Fielded at the 11. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Looking to return from the 29. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, then there's a problem.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Big play here, boys. Big play. Let's go.
This is our last chance.
Like you want to win. Yeah. Let's go, man. Take it to him.
They're set up at the 35 now. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That might only be a minimal gain now, but it'll serve its purpose moving forward. Kind of like the crumbs that lead to the cookie. That call keeps the defense honest and guessing who's going to get it next.
It's Singletary off the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. That one's complete to London. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Chubb going for the marker. Has the 1st and more past midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Daniels. And it's caught. score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent... And the return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Here he is on third and long. That pass caught by Wangu.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Jamison Crowder back deep for the Commanders. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on first down. To the sideline, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They're running from the gun with Chubb. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go, second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Katie York now on for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ritter looking to throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Commanders pick this one up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On first down, here's Daniels. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Commanders looking for a score before halftime. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Staying with Eckler. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That one intended for Drake London. And it'll be 2nd and goal, still a couple of shots at this one. Chubb running out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's across the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Now that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumps it off to his running back. Still fighting forward. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the mark, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Gets himself free. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
And he's got a decent gain before being... And it'll be a gain of about 4, but doesn't shrink the mountain that they have to climb now on 3rd and long. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 44. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That goes for 36 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Commanders' ball. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Keeping it on an option to the right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hyatt going to motion over left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing here, Ritter. That's taken in by Wangu. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Wangu on the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw it again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Ritter. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Finds Hyatt. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep left. Into a crowd and intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly as he... Everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. A give to Chubb, running left. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over, over.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders close to picking up their 5th win. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Tight end going in motion here. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That pass caught by Wangu. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Second and 8. He's on the move. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, I've seen this happen a time or two in my NBA tenure, Brock. A guy checks in, jump ball, takes a dribble in the wrong direction, and then realizes what he's doing. That was an entirely new level.
That was a uh-oh. You know, NFL scouts will call it spatial awareness, and that was a failure of spatial awareness. Makes me want to, Kate, I wish we could have a camera right there on the helmet of that quarterback so we could all see the utter chaos. And then it's desperation. Well, and then unfortunately, it's total failure in the end.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And he's going to take a knee. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
And they'll kneel this down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Commanders ready for the punt. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. He has it at the 13. And he's going to step out a yard or 2 short of the 30. He picks up 16 on the good return. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter. He's got it, room to run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Ritter setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they make the tackle at the 38. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They send a receiver in motion right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.